Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. As a Cloud Surfer here for a quick spiritual video talking about the concentration, contraction, imprisonment of spirits and then the release of it as well. Thank you very much for watching, your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe to make this world a better place as well, and use the links down below to know more about my content. So, today we're talking about focusing or locking down spirits and then releasing them. And what do I mean by that? So, do you know that thing that everybody does called eating, for an example? Eating is basically when you eat and digest physical objects, those objects were created by spirits. But those spirits, they got attached, they got stuck, quote unquote, inside of those objects. So when you eat those physical things and digest them and you break apart those shapes and forms, the spirits that were trapped within it now are free and they give you energy. They give you a specific state, right? If you eat something solid, it will affect your body. If you eat something liquid, it will affect your emotions, and you smoke something gaseous, like it will change and affect your mind, right? And different types of spirits will give you or bring to you different types of spaces, all right? And to be more specific, there are certain substances that give you that high, right? And the high is all those spirits that were locked in, that were stuck, that were in prison. They are so excited because they are finally free, because remember, the spirit is always moving and creating. The only thing constant in the universe is change. So even, I don't know, in a form of an apple, right? Those spirits, they were still moving, but they were not able to move as much, and they could not move in different ways. Otherwise, they will create another thing that wasn't an apple, right? So when you eat that apple and you digest it, you release those spirits and they can finally move super, super fast, give you that excitement or good feeling, right? And to be more specific here, let's talk about two things to really show you the power and reality of locking spirits down and then releasing them. First example is alcoholic drinks like vodka, gin, like really strong alcoholic drinks. Here in Portugal, we call them bebidas espirituais or espirituosas, aka spiritual drinks. And I think in the States, in English, it's also called like spirited drink or spirit drinks. And there is a reason why they call them that, because they know that what I'm saying is true. Because in those drinks, and we have to make a distinction between, for example, beer, wine, and vodka, and gin, and tequila, and absinthe, because vodka and absinthe, for example, they have more spirits locked in than beer and wine. So that's why beer and wine give you a more relaxation vibe, right? You can also get drunk with beer and be more active and aggressive, but you have to drink way more, right? But you take a couple shots of vodka and you're ready for the night, right? Because vodka and absinthe and those stronger drinks, they are containing more locked up spirits, right? And not only that, all those drinks, they were like kept in a bottle. So that adds up to the confinement, the pressure. So when you drink that and you release those spirits from the confinement, from their prison, because there were more spirits locked in, and they were locked in harsher conditions with more pressure, when they get liberated, they give you that high. It's exactly the same thing when a person goes to prison, right? And they spend, I don't know amount of time they spend in prison, but they are stuck there and they start thinking about all the things they will do when they got out. And then sometimes when people get out of prison, they just get their life better because they have all that energy, thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions accumulated, ready to go. So there is no time or space for procrastination. They just get out and they start doing some shit, even if it looks weird or if it's not validated by the world. Some real spiritual shit, right? So that's a great example actually to show what I'm talking about. That even happens with people. They go to jail, they got out, super motivated, supercharged, they do a lot of things. And on the negative side, we have people that they go to jail and they got out of jail and they do whatever they did that led them into jail, but harder or more because they accumulated all those desires as well, right? And just to finalize the video, let's talk about what I think it is until right now, to my present knowledge, the best way to contain and entrap spirits. Crystals, right? Not only these crystals, but also, right? But also crystals like sugar, salt, cocaine, meth, right? Even weed, because it's the crystals from the weed that give you the high or that, because CBD makes you more relaxed, THC makes you more real high and air element thinking, creating other things, you know what I'm saying? And what all these things and even these bracelets share in common is the crystal effect. We made a video talking about crystals and gems, you can find it right there. And in that video we talk about how crystals are a repetition, a matrix of a certain arrangement, a specific shape and form of certain minerals, right? And different minerals arranged in different ways capture and entrap different types of light, different types of frequency and vibration that then you can use to influence your space or maintain your space or change your space, right? So sugar and salt, they are crystal-like as well, especially salt. Salt is has a very structured, a very fixed structure. And there are multiple types of salt. Your normal salt, your table salt, right, it can cause you certain problems, but a more complete, a more stacked up, structured salt can cure certain ills that the normal salt causes. And sugar gives you that hype. And salt sometimes gives you that hype as well. Because sometimes you're having a bad day and you eat a cake or you eat something salty and you're good to go now, right? Because those crystals are the best way to entrap spirits, to lock them down. And then when you consume that and you destroy that prison by digesting, and when that interacts with your blood, it gives you that high, that excitement, right? And it happens with cocaine and meth as well. Meth is even called crystal meth because it is a crystal, right? And it's the best way to trap spirits in. That's why meth and cocaine supposedly are the ones that give the most highs. And there is a reason why cocaine is the most popular drug, and that's why meth is one of the hardest drug, right? Because they are crystal-like. I'm not sure if cocaine is crystal-like. I'm sure meth is, but I think cocaine too. But if it's not crystal, it is the same thing, just with not so efficient structure that traps down spirits for then you to destroy that, and basically those spirits then live within you, very excited, very high. They just got out of prison, right? So they want to do all types of things within your body. And then because certain spirits only get locked, only are attracted, only are trapped in certain arrangements, in certain cells, right? In certain specific prisons, right? That's why cocaine hits in a certain way, weed hits in a certain way, meth hits in a certain way, because they trap down different types of spirits that do different movements. So when you consume those things and you break those crystals within your body and you release all those spirits, they will influence you in a specific way. And then how your spirits react to those substances will determine the effect, the high. Because to some people, weed, for an example, makes them think too much or about negative things. For other people, weed makes them relaxed and actually think about the good things, quote unquote. So it's not the substance, it's always you reacting with that substance. It's how you break apart those prisons and how the inmates live and create things within your own world, right? It is all about the crystalline aspect, trapping spirits in, because it's more efficient. In one crystal, you can trap more spirits than in perhaps a whole bottle of wine. That's why those crystal type of drugs hit way harder than a bottle of wine, right? And weed also has a lot of crystals in it to trap spirits, and then you consume them, you break those crystallines apart, you break those gels apart, and all the spirits now are excited and they want to do something within you. Alright? So thank you very much for watching once again. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. Maybe I didn't explain things very well, that you could reach it. Let me know if I can clarify this for you. Until the next time, as a Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon. Use the links down below to get to know more of my content, and I see you soon. Bye!